last year in June, right? In June, I'm walking on the street, I'm on a walk. And then as I go up to one of the stop signs, this black G-Wagon with red leather seats pulls up. The window rolls down. This Middle Eastern man, black hair, black beard, brown eyes. He puts his head out and he's like, "Hey, can I hop out of my car and talk to you?" And I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, "It will take a few minutes, I promise." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So he parks his car right next to the stop sign. He hops out and then he comes to me. So the first thing he says, literally all he said for the first minute was, "You're so beautiful, babe. You're so hot, babe. You're so hot, babe." So I was like, this is so weird. And the next thing he did, he asked me out, which I was like, I don't think so. Like, it's so weird. This whole time, the only thing you've told me is like, "You're so hot, you're so beautiful." The next thing he tells me, he's like, "Name any amount." He was like, "I'll give it to you." He was like, "Name any amount." So I'm just like, when you pay someone to hang out with you, that's called having an escort. So in my mind, I was just like, how pathetic. And I walked away. Cool. I start walking, I'm walking. I see his car again and again and again. So I'm like, oh my God, this man is crazy. I hide amongst the trees once his car disappears. I call a car, I get in the car and I go home. The next day, he follows me. The next day, I'm walking. So this is what usually happens, right? I walk a lot. I walk like an hour, 30 minutes at a time. I walk a lot. And I've met a lot of my fans walking. And a lot of people, especially on my street in LA, know that I walk almost every day. So he starts following me. He's following me. So what happens is, right, I'm walking. This guy will just circle around. He'll just go around the block, come back into the main street where I'm walking. Circle and go back, circle and go back, circle and go back for like 40 minutes at a time, 50 minutes at a time. He will just follow me, nothing else. Like I will literally, so leave that be. I will literally see him and he will keep following me. This happened for like months on end. And then I was like, no. I was like, this has to stop. So the first thing I did, I texted one of my friends and one of my friends was like, "Oh, I can get you a PI." He was like, "This happened to me actually." This friend of mine is quite famous too. So she was like, "This happened to me." And she was like, "Let me give you this PI's contact." So she puts me in contact with the PI. I speak to the PI. The PI puts me in contact with the detective. I speak to the detective and she tells me like it's really hard to prove stalking, and unless you're like in danger or he's on your property, like I promise you there's not much we can do, but like we can put down a statement, blah blah. And she was like, "You can call me at any time." And she told me the next time you see him, like call 911 immediately. So the next time I saw him, that's what I did. I called 911 immediately. Unfazed. He follows me the next day and the next and the next. And yesterday is when he followed me until my house. And I was like, enough is enough. Because I had already gone to the internet with it, right? I had posted it on TikTok and Twitter. And I was like, "Hey guys, this guy is following me. Like, I don't feel like I'm safe. I'm so scared." I posted it on TikTok. People on TikTok are very helpful. I went on Twitter. Kenyans on Twitter started saying, "Oh, someone could never follow as dark as you, blah, blah." They started making, colorism, sexist comments, as like not shocked Kenyan men would say that, not shocked at all. But that's when I was like, I have to take it to Instagram. And then that's when I took it to Instagram, because they were just like, "Yeah, we do not care." So I was like, yeah, my life is in danger and I need the public's help. So that's when I came to Instagram, and that's how I ended up yesterday, like asking for people's help. And the night ended with, I spoke to one of my friends. He's the head ambassador in America for Kenya. And he was telling me like, we'll solve this together. So at least I have that on my side. And he lives quite close to me. And I know his home is open to me. So I feel like I have a safe place to go. Yeah, but that's about the guy who's been stalking me for 8 months straight since last year, June. And he literally followed me a couple hours ago. Literally a couple hours ago.